Welcome back, Deadites and Ghost Beaters. Today we got a really weird one, and it started yesterday when DVD leaks dropped that Stranger Things was coming back to DVD, and everyone lost their mind. The sky opened, it got nice and sunny, the birds were singing, the bells were ringing, and all were rejoicing because, well, you know, we were getting Stranger Things, and it wasn't just Stranger Things that were coming back. It was coming back bigger and better than ever. And then it turned out a few hours later that it's a bunch of bullshit, and we're not sure where we stand now. And we're going to take a deep dive on this. And if you enjoy this horror-related content, please drop a like and a comment below. And of course, ring that bell for all notifications. Subscribe to the channel. And check out our Discord for all horror-related content. The link is in the description below. Now, we're going to break this down bit by bit. And first thing that happened is this tweet went out from DVD Leaks. So the tweet went out. And what it said was, Netflix has contacted Behavior proposing a future collaboration following the discontinued Stranger Things collab. That means not only is Stranger Things chapter coming back, but we also get new content character vecna as part of it. Thanks to FBNR for contacting me. Blah, 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 DVD Leaks. They then followed up with the old Stranger Things chapter should be back in 2022, right around Christmas time. And they even went further in saying that anyone who had purchased the DLC before November 21 was also going to get a premium skin for Nancy as Joyce Byers, so you're going to get that Winona Ryder skin to go with the whole package. So everything sounds great. Coming back Christmas. Everyone's losing their minds.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
You're not wrong, Ron. That really did get out of hand. And then it turned out the vecna model might have actually been this, which we had seen earlier, which was a character model that was dropped a few days ago. And then somehow people are using that as the possible data mine, but it was just a character model that was made. So then this led to even getting more confusing. There was two proposed theories of what had happened. The first one, which is pretty likely, is this character model was then used to concoct a hoax. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. The second one's really weird, is that this character model was not actually used, and that Behavior had their own character model hidden amongst the data as a honeypot trap for data miners. And yeah, so the NDNA is a whole different thing. The NDNA explained what was going on with the Christmas return, with the Joyce Byers outfit. And so we have two parts of this whole scenario. Is any of it real? Maybe. Is none of it real? Possibly. So let's break this down realistically. So the first possibility is that all of this is fake. Well, that's highly probable at this point because nothing here leads me to believe. Now, DVD Leaks did double down today that even though vecna component was false, they still believe that a lot of this is actually true. And they could be completely right. And let's say one thing about DVD Leaks is they have a very, very good track record. So to say that they are completely off the mark on this isn't always fair. I mean, they have a great record of breaking Dead by Daylight information. So then the second possibility is the vecna component is fake, but everything else is true, that we are getting Hawkins back, Nancy back, we're getting Steve back, Demi Pup back, and we're getting the Joyce Byers outfit. That could be real too. That would be coming as chapter 27 at Christmas time. Also possible. I think the least likely possibility is that Behavior is wasting time and resources creating fake data to hide inside that they can honeypot data miners. I don't think that part is real at all, and I think it's a really weird story that has just kind of snowballed and is just kind of weird. So, realistically speaking, do we think Stranger Things is coming back? Well, here's why I think it probably is. We all know the reason that Stranger Things was removed is because Netflix was taking their toys back so that way they could go build their own gaming studio. They did it with other games, not just Dead by Daylight. But that kind of flopped hard and now is not a thing. And we saw the first return of Netflix putting Stranger Things into it in the... Well, did anyone have this on their bingo card? Because I did not see Far Cry 6 as the first place we would see Netflix return with Stranger Things, but that's what happened. There was a DVD crossover with Far Cry 6, and it only leads to believe that maybe the NDNA part is actually true, that Netflix did actually reach back out to Behavior and said, let's get back on talking terms, let's return to the contract, let's bring some stuff back, and then we can do the skin. Now, here's the other thing that we found that hasn't really been proven or unproven yet. There has been a found Eddie Munson skin, which was supposed to be a Steve skin, so there is some smoke, a lot of smoke to be actually around this. And when a lot of times when there's this much smoke, there is probably fire. But it is a really weird story, and it's kind of had ups and downs, and people really want Stranger Things back. And I know a couple of people that just started playing Dead by Daylight that are sad that Stranger Things isn't a part of it anymore. And I think it probably will come back. If I had to be a betting man right now, and you said, old head, where would you put your money? You got $10. Where are you putting it? I'm putting it on Stranger Things is coming back. It makes too much sense for them to not return to Dead by Daylight. But this story is bizarre. Like, I have never seen a swing on information this quick. Like, it got better and better and better and better and better, and then wham, it sucked. And that's kind of where we're at right now. And so Leaks is still thinking that the NDNA component is true, and I'm sure they're going to dive deep, and they might actually find the answer to it sooner rather than later. But at this point, we haven't gotten any information that any of this is actually real. Now, here's the thing. They've broken so much information, and their track record is really rock solid that I think they're probably onto something. But for now, we're just going to have to wait and see what happens with this whole thing. But what a wild ride. I noticed this at first. I didn't see the tweet. It blew up in my Discord. People were talking, oh my God, Stranger Things is back. I went to Twitter. I went straight to DVD Leaks, and there it was. And I saw videos popping up from some very respected DVD leakers, and it just all makes sense. But the problem now is when you find one piece that's false, does the whole story unravel? And that's kind of where we're at right now. So keep an eye on it. If there is more confirmation, I will do a follow-up video on the return of Stranger Things to DVD. But right now, I just thought I would break down what just happened in the last 24 hours because it was just so wild. Now, the ironic thing is just I apparently was not prepared for this because yesterday I did a video on Freddy Krueger rocking a Steve Harrington shirt. And today I'm doing a video on Stranger Things rocking a Freddy Krueger shirt. So apparently I need to talk to my wardrobe guy. There you have it. Thanks for watching, and later, mates.